Okay, guys. Excuse me. I just thought I'd share some news or something I just learned, at least, about some. Well, I was gonna say gun law changes, but it's not really a change. It's more that the state is choosing to enforce these laws. Basically, what I just found out, and here you can find it here. If you live in Florida, let me move this over here. If you live in Florida, you can read it right there. It says, Florida forces towns to pull local laws limiting guns. Now, this was written September 10th, and the law are these rights that we've always had since 1987 are going to be enforced starting October 1st. Basically, what I mean by enforced is most towns or counties, cities, after the 1987, after we passed concealed carry in 1987, they enacted their own ordinances, not banning guns or concealed carry, but basically banning where you could carry guns, like libraries, parks, a lot of legislative buildings, things like that, local courthouses, things like that. I didn't know that. You can't do that. So now pretty much any mayor, commissioner, what does it say here also? Yeah, any mayor, commissioner, council member who does not remove those signs or take those laws off the books, not laws, but local ordinances off the books, could be fined up to $100,000 and removed from their position. I didn't know that. Let me bring it back down to my weapon here. It's interesting because in Florida, what I didn't know, and they're making a good point, pretty much I can carry almost anywhere now. Not almost anywhere. Obviously, I can't carry into a police department. And still some of the common sense places you can't carry. But, excuse me. What I just found out by reading this article, and I read a couple more articles, and you can go to the actual Rick Scott's actual site where they write about it, and he mentions it. People are able to shoot in their backyards. Now, I live in an urban area. I live in Miami-Dade. That's the county I live in. And I'll tell you right now, I don't feel comfortable with people shooting in their backyards. My neighbor is literally only about, at most, 20 yards from his actual house, his domicile. It's only 20 yards from mine. So that's not a very large area for us to be shooting guns in our backyard. Now, do I think anyone's honestly going to be shooting guns in their backyard? Probably not. You can also shoot guns in the air, which, if you know anything about safety, dumb idea also. I don't think a lot of people will do it, but we got a lot of dumb people out there. I don't exactly agree with that, but I do agree with the fact that he is enforcing this stuff. Like I said, you can carry into a library now. What does it say here? I think it says, most municipal, libraries, parks. I'd always carried in a park because obviously in Florida we have concealed carry, so if you're carrying it concealed, they're not going to know you have the gun anyway. But the fact is I didn't know you couldn't carry into a park, so ignorance can get you in trouble. But I just wanted to let people know that. If you want to know the site, it's the, hold on, I think it's New York Times. Let me scroll this down here. Yep. I don't know if it's focusing on it. There it is, yeah. The New York Times. You can go over there. You can read about it if you live in Florida, for those who care. I just thought I'd mention that. I tried to articulate this the best I could on what I'm reading here, but you can go there and read it yourself. And if you have any opinions or if I made a mistake on something, please, by all means, correct me. Thanks.